Hey there, just a quick update really to say that I'm not going to be uploading to the Tatooine channel anymore. For those of you unaware, I actually have 3 YouTube channels, which in hindsight was a really stupid idea. I'm very artistic, especially in my way of thinking, and that's quite detrimental to me a lot of the time. I had this very specific idea of separating out the kind of stuff I wanted to make. So I had my Kuke channel where I focused my energy on making walkthroughs and guides for games that I liked. Then I wanted to kind of do things that were a bit more different from that. So I made the Tatooine channel, which was meant to be kind of whatever videos. And then I also had a channel called Tulden, which was meant to be more my science focused channel. And the reason I did that was because I wanted there to be, differences between that kind of content. I didn't want someone to subscribe expecting one thing only to be inundated with something that they just don't care for. That said, that probably makes more sense for someone who is a full-time YouTuber, of which I'm not. This is a hobby that I enjoy doing, but I have a pretty busy life outside of this space. I'm never gonna have the time to commit to be a full-time YouTuber or whatever. And I realized I was putting a lot of restrictions on myself, and it was making me second guess everything that I was doing. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of half-finished projects that I spend weeks making only to just leave on the cutting room floor because it doesn't feel right. I had a full, had a full Final Fantasy VIII walkthrough, which I spent about a month editing all the random battles out to try and like make a cleaner walkthrough as possible. Yeah, I never ended up uploading that. That was just a month of my life that I wasted. So it's been a problem for a while, and especially recently, there's been a lot of personal stuff going on. And I kind of just backed myself into this weird place where I forgot the whole reason I was doing this wasn't because I ever expected to, be some big YouTuber or whatever. It's that I enjoyed making videos. I enjoy creating stuff. It's my way of expressing my creative outlet. So really this video is just to say that moving forward, any video that I do make, I'm going to be putting on the Crew Kid channel. And I'll leave a link in the description. I might post a comment for it just so you can go there if you fancy it. I'm just gonna make whatever I feel like. So the walkthroughs and guides, which is how I originally started, I still want to keep making those. Perhaps not put so much pressure on myself because then I end up just not getting anywhere with it. There'll be the occasional science video, and if that's not something you're interested in, then you don't have to click on it. Like I wanted to separate it because I thought I'd cater to different audiences, and I'm just like, nah, this is just going to be my platform in which I post what I feel passionate about, which is games, science, occasionally a movie review or something. I'm a little bit obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunter, and I'm a little bit embarrassed by that fact, but I can't get the bloody songs out of my head. But really, I just want to, go back to enjoying the process and not having this kind of feel like work, like I have to, I need to keep up a schedule, or I need to do that. Because trying to make enough content for 3 channels when I'm a hobbyist, I don't do this for a living, it was just never sustainable, and it just caused me a lot of issues. So yeah, I'm going to be posting everything from Really Cat right now. Really Cat. Maybe I'll post you. Maybe I'll post you. I'll put a few videos of you up as well. But yeah, I'm going to be posting everything on Crew Kid from now on. I do know a few people have asked me if I would make any more Dark Tide guides again, and I would like to, but honestly making those required a lot of research, a lot of practice. It was a really big time sink, and at the moment, I'm finishing medical school, I've got a part-time job, got to try and find time to spend with my girlfriend, or she'll cut off my favorite appendage. I just don't really have the time to do that kind of thing, which is honestly why I started doing more Let's Plays in the first place, because it was a lot less work and honestly more enjoyable. Not to say that, that's a no. It's a tepid maybe. I would like to go back. I honestly haven't touched Dark Tide since Arboretus came out. In fact, before then, I haven't played it much in a while, so I would be rusty when I went back. I'd like to make them again, but after 1,000 hours, I burnt myself out a little bit. So if you found this channel because you enjoyed those guys, which are probably incredibly out of date at this point, please don't hold your breath, I'm afraid. I would like to get back into it, but there's just other priorities at the moment. But yeah, that's basically just to say that this channel probably isn't going to see any more videos, but I will be over on Crewcare. Maybe I'll see you there. If not, that's cool too. I hope there's been stuff here that you've enjoyed, or just put on in the background while you do your hoovering or something. But yeah, that's all for me. Have a good day.